Okay, babes, let's go into all of it. The wounded girl, the wounded boy, the sisterhood wound, the masculine wound, all of it. Because at the end of the day, the real work is coming back to the heart. And this is why so many of us have been so bloody wounded. We've been living in a world of wounded boys pretending to be men. Disembodied, ego-led, emotionally unavailable, running on control, avoidance, dominance, suppression, and fear. And when the leadership at the top is wounded, everyone below becomes wounded too. This is patriarchy. Not men are bad, but unhealed masculine energy running the whole damn show. We've been brought up in a world where emotions were seen as weakness. Intuition was dismissed. Sensitivity was labelled too much. Women were turned against each other. Men weren't taught to feel. And we all learned how to disconnect from ourselves because of it. And then the media reinforced it. Our caregivers reinforced it. Not because they were wrong, but because they didn't know any better. They were also operating from the wounds that their parents gave them. So we ended up with wounded boys, wounded girls, wounded parenting, wounded systems, and wounded leadership. And this is not about blame. It's about understanding the landscape that we inherited. Here's what's exciting, and I really want you to feel this, honey. Human consciousness is upgrading. Universal awareness is expanding. More people are feeling again, listening again, noticing the misalignments, noticing the tension in their chest, noticing that the old ways feel like shit, noticing that their body is guiding them back home. And once you notice, you can't unnotice. Once the heart starts opening, the ego cannot lead the way anymore. So now, in this time, it's our responsibility as the ones who are waking up to do the work, to heal the wounds, to break the patterns, to strengthen our emotional boundaries, to regulate our nervous systems, to reconnect with our water, our intuition, our truth, our frequency, and to stop passing the same wounded bullshit down to the next generation. This is what I've been working on over the last 8 years. And honestly, it's been the wildest, deepest, most initiative journey of my life. Because when you stop living from your ego and come back to your heart, your relationships change, your money changes, your health changes, your standards change, and your whole fucking reality reorganizes itself around who you actually are rather than who you were programmed to be. And this is what I teach inside the Wealth Frequency Shift, healing your internal landscape so your external has no choice but to shift. It's emotional work, it's energetic work, physical work, nervous system work, frequency work, water work, identity work, sisterhood work, masculine and feminine work, because your life will only reflect the parts of you that you are willing to reclaim. So if you're ready to rise out of the wounded identities that you've inherited and become the woman that your lineage has been praying for, comment freedom and I'll give you a taster of the work that we do inside the Wealth Frequency Shift and the pathway so you can move forward back to yourself, back to your power, and back to your divine blueprint.